I'm Kevin Harrington, pioneer of the as seen on TV industry and one of the original sharks on ABC's hit TV show Shark Tank. I've worked with hundreds of businesses and launched thousands of products over the years, working in every conceivable niche in the entrepreneurial world. One of the main problems that I see that keeps business owners from achieving the success they deserve is an inability to automate and scale up their operations. Instead of creating a business that will turn on its own and bring massive financial rewards, they create a job for themselves that ends up being a dead-end trap. The good news is, it doesn't need to be that way. Today, I have the opportunity to sit down with Heather O'Brien and explore how she's become the go-to source for entrepreneurs looking to seize control of their life and their business and establish the freedom that was the inspiration for starting their business in the first place. Let's go talk and listen to her. Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm here with Heather O'Brien. It's good to have you here today, Heather.
Thanks for having me, Kevin.
Now, your company's called Lifestyle Workweek, and you're actually a consultant to any kind of an entrepreneurial business, right?
Yep.
So what does Lifestyle Workweek do, and how did you get started?
Well, I got started. I worked for a Fortune 500 company, software company called PeopleSoft. Great company.
PeopleSoft, right?
Yep,
Sure.
Did
Very
consulting
familiar.
for other Fortune 500 companies around the world.
Okay.
And I realized at an early age that I was really good. I had a unique skill for taking something that wasn't very efficient and systemizing it and making it efficient. So I had the opportunity to do that around the world working for them. And then fast forward a few years, as much as I love my job, I realized that I didn't have the lifestyle, the freedom that I wanted. And so I started a consulting business. And then since then, I've started multiple multi-million-dollar companies. I do real estate investing. I have software businesses, education, information businesses.
Wow. So that's funny because you mentioned that you didn't have the freedom that you wanted, and that's really what you provide. Lifestyle Workweek provides the ability, and you're kind of known as the go-to consultant that takes entrepreneurs and shows them how to automate and scale their business.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So when I was doing this and building these businesses, since I got my first passport at the age of 20, I've traveled to 70 different countries around the world. So while I was doing this, I was still, relaxing in the hot springs in Iceland or cliff jumping and surfing in Costa Rica.
Wow, that's amazing.
Horse races in Abu Dhabi in the desert, absolutely amazing. And so I started, it all started with a friend of mine approached me, and he had a business making about $10,000 a month, and I helped him scale it to $100,000 a month in a very short period of time. So I've gotten to work with a select group of entrepreneurs that want to, entrepreneurs, they start the business, they do it because they want that freedom.
Right.
And then they get sucked in, and then now they have a job in their own business.
And they get too busy with all the emails and the this and the that. So what you help them with is setting up systems and automation, really, which is pretty cool. And is this kind of your mission now, is to help entrepreneurs all around the world?
Yeah, it is, and it's very rewarding because I get to see somebody that comes to me and they're working too much and they're doing stuff that they don't enjoy, and like I said, they've replaced what they left their job for with a job with their own business, and they have less freedom. And I really go in, and it's hard when you're in the weeds to step back and say, hey, you know what, no, you can do this, this, and this, and you can automate that. I know you think you can't, but you can create a system for it. And because I've done it for so many businesses and in my own businesses, it's very easy and fun for me to go in and do that.
So I have to tell a quick story because I had 500 employees. We had our own media department, our own fulfillment department, our own production department. And one day I said, this is just craziness. I'm dealing with all of these human resource issues. So we said, how do we automate and do the things that you're talking about? So we farm out this, we farm out that. I don't need to own a business to ship the boxes. There's really no big thing about that, right? It's very simple. So now that we've automated, I've got less than 10 people. We still do hundreds of millions of dollars a year with 10 people, but it's about automation.
Absolutely. And you let somebody else that makes those boxes focus on what they're good at, and then they can do it better than you even did in the first place.
Oh, yeah. No, we're actually saving money on each area because we thought by doing it ourselves it was important. But no, in today's world, there are so many specialists in so many areas, especially when it comes to tech and e-commerce, which is the business that I'm in, right?
Absolutely.
So I think it's a great business model. I love it. What's the next big thing for you, and kind of where's the market going?
Well, like I said, it's been very rewarding, and I have personally worked, and my team has worked with a bunch of entrepreneurs, but we really want to reach out to more people. So we've created some trainings that we are now able to provide to, because I want to help hundreds of entrepreneurs do this. It's very rewarding to see somebody, like yourself, you had 500 employees. How much more time do you have to do the things that you love, whether it's traveling or spending more time with your family? You have that lifestyle now because you made those decisions.
I can return my wife's phone calls now. Okay, so she
I would
loves
keep
it,
doing
okay?
that, yeah.
So, no, I think it's fantastic. And so I love the fact, as a consultant, you kind of deal one-on-one. As a trainer, you said you can deal with hundreds, maybe even thousands, and possibly with some of the hundreds and thousands of entrepreneurs I'm dealing with, maybe there's something we can be talking about here. So,
absolutely.
So looking forward to it. So thanks for being part of our program here today, and it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks,
Heather
Kevin.
O'Brien, thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
If you're looking to automate and scale your business to the next level, I highly recommend working with Heather O'Brien and Lifestyle Workweek.